What is going on, everybody? Psycho Mountain here, bringing you guys a brand spanking new video. First and foremost, let me just apologize. I might sound a little nasally at times. I am sick. I'm a little congested. So I apologize for that if I cough or anything like that. But this is my second installment of Player's Perspective. For those of you who don't know what this is, it's basically a series on my channel where we go back and we watch a gameplay and we analyze it and try to break down why I did what I did, what I was doing, and basically it's just to try to better ourselves. Okay, it's like an educational video, like I said, just to try to provide insight in the mind of an experienced player. I'm not going to say I'm the best player. I'm not going to claim that. I do make mistakes, which in this game you guys will see that towards the end of the game. I make a mistake. I ended up costing me the game. I had the game in the bag. It was a very easy fight, easy fight for me, and I ended up choking, missing my shots. You guys will see. This is one of my first games on, so I was getting warmed up, and I was just missing a lot. So that being said, right now I'm breaking down into the house because I heard somebody outside, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to break down. I'm going to try to assess the situation, keep my ears on him. He starts throwing nades, so I decided I'm going to break out the back, go try to get tabs on him, find out where he's at. I notice he is inside the garage. So what do? I'm going to build a ramp, hop up on top of the roof, jump on the other side, and hope like hell he doesn't have a weapon. So, like I said, I am getting warmed up, so I'm missing a lot of shots. I didn't miss any of those shots, but I do miss a lot in the whenever I'm done looting a house, no matter where I'm at, it doesn't matter unless I already know where someone is, unless I have tabs on them, like I just had tabs on that guy that I just killed. I'll always go back to the roof and try to assess the situation, try to get a visual on anybody that might be in the area, and try to find people. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm kind of scouting, scoping out the area a little bit, decide, okay, you know what, I think it's safe to move to the next building. Let's go over here. I hear a chest, break in, see what the chest has to offer. End up being some goody stuff. So I noticed there was a guy over in the building to the south in the blue house. Chuck a couple nades. He jumps out the back. I for some reason had a brain fart and just decided to crouch there for a second. We're gonna push him. We're gonna miss every single shotgun shot. Like I said, guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Miss all of our shotgun shots. Finally, one lands. We get lucky. Any good player would have actually destroyed me right there. Thank God he was slightly worse than me. Miss more shotgun shots, and then we end up flicking up and snapping on him. We're starting to get our shot on, we think. This guy immediately blocked me. I don't know if he did that on purpose. I don't know if he knew where I was at, but I immediately start building. I get established my high ground. I get high ground on him really quick. I notice there's another guy down there. I kind of cycle through all my weapons, make sure everything's reloaded. I hear them fighting. I'm going to drop down, try to assess the situation. And this is where I miss more shotgun shots. You guys will see here in a second. I'm going to drop down on them, miss more shotgun shots, and went to plant a wall, and then it was like, you know what? I'm not going to plant that wall. It's pointless. Shout out to Lord for the 500 bits. Appreciate it, brother. But yeah, that was yet another player where I should have died. Didn't, but I should have. So I see there's a slurp over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a couple minis, grab the slurp, and get myself to 75 shield and almost 100 health. I think it puts me at like 93 health or something like that. I'm always harvesting, trying to keep my mat game up. So now we've got everyone killed, we think. So we're gonna go ahead and finish looting the guys we killed. Run around, try to get on top of the building again, get on top of the house again. Try to find some more people, scope some people out, establish ourselves, and move forward. At this point, we're slowly coming to the realization that I don't think there's anyone here. So I decided, you know what, we're going to kind of do one last quick once-over before we get out of here. Like I said, I'm always smacking stuff to try to keep my mat gains up. I like to try to keep over 1,000 at all times. It's not always an option, obviously, but I try to keep 1,000 at all times because you never know when you're going to get into a really good build fight. A really good build fight, you could use 700 plus wood within no time. within no time. So I'm running over here. I'm going to smack this tree, immediately get shot, immediately turn around, place a wall on the ramp. Don't know where the guy's at. Have no idea where he tagged me from. But we're going to protect our rear end, so we're going to turn around, place a wall behind us and to our side. After breaking this tree, we found out where he's at. I decided, you know what? Boom. I'm going to smack him in the forehead. End up missing, obviously. But we take some more shots at him. Missed that shot as well. End up tagging him once or twice with an AR. Tagged him a couple times. So we decided, you know what? He's a little weak. We're going to push him. I don't feel like he's a very good builder. So we're going to push him even harder. Expose ourselves a little bit so we can get that easy headshot. And boom. He was easy pickings at that point. By the way, guys, I am going to cut these up a little bit so that there's going to be some downtime here. So I'll just cut out the slow parts and go from there. So now we're creeping up. We're collecting all these mushrooms, trying to get our shield up as high as possible. We see a bush Wookiee running around. We end up pulling out our hunting rifle, tagging him one time, pulling out our AR, and finishing him off. He wasn't very good at the game. Any good player, as soon as I fired that hunting rifle shot, they would have had a wall up. So I knew he wasn't very good. I knew I just got shot at from behind. Somehow managed to shoot my own wall that I just planted, even though I never actually hit the button to pull out my sniper, but I did somehow, apparently. But anyways, we noticed he had a ramp built. We decided we're going to protect ourselves. Jump up, protect ourselves, and, God, I got to sneeze. Assess the situation. Like I said, I quickly decide I'm going to push this guy. I'm not going to sit here and photo fart around outside of the safe zone. So I immediately place a wall to protect myself. Build a ramp, ramp wall. And then I hear him coming up behind me, so I turn around, get high ground again, keep my high ground. I noticed he, at this point, I noticed he's not very good. And the reason I made that assumption is because he didn't want to build. I know he had a few materials, not very much, but he had a few. Any good player would have been matted the fuck out at that point. So I decided, you know what? He's probably not a very good player. He doesn't know how to build. So I'm gonna be a little more aggressive with this guy. I'm gonna expose myself, and ended up paying off. Ended up hitting him in the head with a blue pump, taking him out. Now in this, the reason it's titled "Mistakes Were Made" is because I made a mistake. It ended up costing me the game. I got arrogant and cocky, even though my shot wasn't on. I don't know why I would have done what I decided to do, but you guys will see soon enough. But so this series, it's not about showcasing wins. It's not about showcasing skill. It's not about highlighting the amount of kills I can get in a game. It's not about any of that. It's strictly educational. It's strictly to help myself along with anyone else get better at the game. That's 100% what it's for. It's like I said, it's not about anything else other than that. I just want to get better. I want to help other people get better, and I feel like this is a fantastic series that does just that. I would actually love to see other players adopt this series. I know Dr. Lupo does a very similar one where he talks about what he's doing as he's doing it live. And it's super educational. I really love that series. It's helped me out a lot myself, actually. So I quick scoped this guy, pull out my AR, and decide, you know what, he's weak. I'm just going to pull out my shotgun. Boom, boom, boom. If you guys know what flicking is, I was flicking up to his head. Now, my shotgun shot, it might have looked on there, and it was. But my shotgun, it's still not on right now. And the reason I say that is, but you guys will see soon enough. My shotgun shot is still not on. I think this was my second game or third game. I don't know. This was one of my first games on. I'm just trying to, like I said, trying to get warmed up. I'm trying to get warmed up and make some moves out here. On top of that, I was still sick. I'm still sick right now. I was sick when I when I was playing. And when I have a headache or anything like that, when I'm congested, it's like, I don't know how that missed. It's like, I can't play games for nothing, man. Like, I can't. I'm just butt stink. I'm not going to lie, chat. Or, chat. I'm not going to lie, guys. I am not very good. So, I immediately established my high ground. That's important, guys. You guys have no idea how important that is. Always, always, always make sure you have your high ground. High ground is important in this game, especially against a player that's accurate. You can peek, smack them, basically. What I just did there, peeked him, Smacked him with a shotgun a couple times. He was done. Pooped on. My sniper shot was pretty well on. Dinged this guy in his noggin. Get out of my face. That is my kill. I ended up not getting that kill. You guys will see. Even though I felt like that should have hit. That would have been, oof, that would have been beautiful. Imagine. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically, it's called like a ghost peek. You just look through the crack. How did that miss, though? Like, that's what I'm saying. Look through the crack. Quickly. Stand. And then crouch. Stand, shoot, crouch. Like, a matter of seconds, you know. You don't want to leave yourself exposed very long. So, I noticed this guy wasn't able to edit his stuff. Instead of editing a ramp, he would break it, and then he would place another ramp. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to push him, take advantage of that. But he ended up leaving. So I pushed down onto this guy, get into a fight with him, get into a little build off. I missed a lot of shotgun shots, guys. You guys have no idea how much I was failing here. It was a terrible time, terrible time. I hit him a lot. He ended up getting lost in the storm. And the reason I blocked him and just took off was because I wasn't trying to get into a long drawn out fight with that guy with the storm coming in. So I'm down here crouching using this tree as natural cover, and I decided I'm gonna push this guy. I noticed that he's editing, so I know he's down fairly low inside the structure, so I decided I'm gonna build up. So this is where I start to make a mistake. This is where I make a mistake here shortly. We're in a top 5 situation. I know there's a guy under me. I know there's at least 2 people to the north. Okay, those 2 people to the north are fighting. I heard them fighting. So this coming up is where I make the mistake of underestimating this guy and overestimating myself. Not really overestimating myself. I don't know. I was just kind of feeling a little arrogant, I guess. I'm more than capable of hitting my shots. I hit them a lot. But this was just this certain situation I was in. It was just arrogance at its finest is all. That's all it was, really. Arrogance at its finest. You guys will see that he starts to push up. I don't think he knows I'm there. At least not yet. So he starts to push up. Somehow manages to tag me. And this is where I fuck up right here. That's where I fuck up. Instead of building. Like, they just hit me with a fucking shot, bro. Literally, I needed to hit him one time. Instead of building and protecting myself, maybe reassessing the situation and slowing it down a little bit, I decided to push him because I knew I only needed to hit him one time. That first shot, I really bodied him, took all of his shield and then a lot of his health. So I was like, okay, I just need to hit him one time. I didn't expect him to hit me with 3 shotgun shots. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you are new. If you guys want, feel free to share the video as well. And feel free to tune into my live streams every single day. Twitch.tv/ImJustMtn. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will talk to y'all later. And I'm out. Peace.